I'm going to talk about a road defect case, and to protect the identity of our client, I'm going to use a different name. Client's name is going to be Shane. Shane was my guy by the end of this litigation. He was a type of person who embodied the active lifestyle that I want to have when I become his age. This incident happened as a result of a road defect that was made possible by the folks at the city of Sandy Springs. Shane at the time was in his late 70s, and was out for a bike ride because that's what he had chosen as his chosen form of exercise. And as he was riding on this path, which he'd taken only many times in his vehicle, but this was the first time he'd actually taken that drive in his on a bike. Therefore, he didn't appreciate the defect that was in the roadway that caused his bike tire to catch a very high lip in the road difference between the road and the driveway of his apartment complex. He went flying and had significant injuries that totaled well over $60,000. We went into litigation on this case, and the city, of course, was fighting, and we had to add in multiple parties, the city design firm, among others. The city had obtained plans from a design firm that was bidding on the job to repair the road. The city elected to go cheap on it and not use them, and instead kept everything in house. And so, as the road defect was developed or came to be noticed during the course of construction, the city had an opportunity to correct it and chose not to do that. And so during the course of the litigation, we found out about all that information, in addition to the fact that they were hiding different things and basically trying to shirk their responsibility to the general public. We used a lot of different things. We had experts go out and measure things and do everything, but probably the most effective tool we used that was also cost effective was using Google Maps. Google Maps was able to show us what the road looked like before, what the road looked like after, and also in some of the photographs, you can actually see the road defect in the Google Map images. That costs our client nothing. And so trying to find cost effective and creative ways to get information, to do your due diligence and to do a good job for the client is something that we endeavor to do. As I said, Styles was one of my best clients. He's one of my favorite guys. I love him to death. I was glad we got him the result. When we were done, we got him a result of over $750,000. And at the day I handed him that check, I was very happy.